I'm gonna get this recording, everybody.
That's funny.
Okie doke.
That is funny.
Yeah, Adam's
So you
like
need
a,
all your toys.
Pete's like a little taller than me.
I am 5'7".
Pete's like a little taller
Good
than
height,
me.
you know. Okay, so weights. You need your bands. We're gonna set those up for pushing and pulling. So pulling directly towards ourselves, pushing directly away from ourselves is what we're gonna be doing with our bands today. So if you can set them up any differently, maybe you want them chest height about right where they're at. If it's okay if they're up high or down low like mine are at home. So that's what we'll get set up right now. We got our booty bands ready as well. We're gonna do some hip stuff with those and your weights. Booty bands, weights, and yeah, bands if you got them. If not, we'll have you be on the floor for some push-ups and rows with your weight. We're gonna get started here with the leg stretches. It's gonna be some easy stuff. We're just gonna pull on this knee. So when you're ready, pull on that leg. You can walk around if you want. We're getting a glute stretch here is what we're trying to get, not holding it for crazy long. Keep going with those glute stretches. Try pulling your ankle a little hard up in the air. Try pulling your knee a little more. Feel that different stretch.
How about we play something else?
Okay, now we're just putting that heel out there out front and sitting my bottom back. Same thing, not holding crazy long, but shut that back door with your booty. Keep going on those. Damn, I muted everybody. Just letting you know in case you try and speak. Trying to keep the camera on us over here. Last ones of those. Cool. Let's go for a quad stretch. Grabbing that foot, using my glute muscle to push my hip forward. Nice. Okay, let's get a couple more in here. Let's do that walk out to a push-up, right? Getting that good hamstring stretch first. Walking it out, setting the knees down if we need to. Getting a push-up. Pete and I are keeping our hands on the floor and just walking it. So truly is an inchworm. Keep going on those. Don't really ever look at your inchworms. Show me a couple more. Show me a couple more. Nice. Oops. Nice. All right. After that one, coming on up. Good stuff. There's your whole entire hard warm-up. Good. Okay. So let's get your bands ready for a pull, right? For a row. You won't need anything for your push-up, right? We're going to join the floor for that. And then your other exercise, your third exercise, or sorry, we got 4 in this one, is going to be shoulder taps. And that's going to be in push-up position, right? So push-up position, wide feet. My goal is to not let my hips move around as I tap that shoulder. Remember that one? So shoulder taps, trying to keep the hips still. The whole goal is to keep those hips still, all right? So shoulder taps. And then again, we're gonna go rows with our band for time, push-ups on the floor for time. What was the last one? Oh, walking lunges. Okay, you're welcome to take your weights with you if you'd like to. All right, but we're just gonna cruise around our space here, doing some walking lunges, getting our quads and glutes going. Okay. And there's our 4 exercises. So let's start with that shoulder tap. Okay, we're all going to be in push-up position, and we'll just go to push-ups from there. So shoulder taps first. Join us on the floor. Let's get it going. Wide feet, wide feet. You got 30 seconds. Shouldn't be too hard for you. In 5, 4, 3, wide feet, 2, 1. Let's shoulder tap. You can go as slow as you want here. There's no bonus points for quickness, right? Just really paying attention to our hips, making sure they stay flat. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. To set our knees down for just a moment. We got our push-ups coming. If you feel like trying push-ups from your feet, that's totally cool. I want you to focus on the lower part though, right? So remember those 3, 2, 1 push-ups. You're welcome to just work on getting down slowly, right? All the way to your chest, and then just get up however you want, okay? If you wanna do feet push-ups, another 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Whatever version you want to do, make it challenging though. Do a little watch it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish that push up. Good. Okay, so now we're going right through our rows. So you need your bands wrapped around something. We're pulling straight towards us. Bring us in a little closer. All righty. Hopefully you got your bands all set. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Rowing towards you. Nice, big pulls. Pete's got all the bands over here. Love it. Switch your hands. Okay, Brownie, you're nice. Start switching hands. Great. Almost there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Yeah, so if you don't have your bands, we're just using a weight for that, right? Just using a weight and alternating. Brenna was doing a good job of that. Okay, lunges. We're going to travel, okay? So we're going to walk around our space. Like for you to do the same. Looking for those 90-degree bends in the legs, right? Just like so. Hopefully sitting on top of your hips and just walking through them, okay? 3, 2, 1. Let's do some lunges. If these bother you for any reason, totally welcome to do squats or anything else that you know doesn't bother your hips. Hip thrusters, kettlebell swings, whatever you like. You only got 30 seconds, so keep them pretty hasty. Make a little track over here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take a short break. Nice. Short break. Did hear that you did a quicker workout on Friday. How was that? Sweaty? Good. Good, good. From us? From me? Oh yeah? Cool. Love it.
There was a new person.
New person. There was a new person? Is that what you said? Oh, yeah?
We had a new person.
Cool. Love it. Love new people. All right. Shoulder taps. Come on down. Let's do it again. Another 30 seconds. We'll make this round just a little quicker, okay? The whole thing. 3, 2, feet are up. 1, here we go. Shoulder tap, nice and slow. Keeping those hips flat. Be the judge of Pete's form. While I check you guys out. Nice work keeping the hips flat. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, staying down there for our push-ups. Staying down there for the push-up. All right. Push-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Get them in. Maybe Pete and I could do a 1 arm lower. God. Ah. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, let's keep moving, my friends. Coming up for your rows. Make you watch me this time. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's row. Alternating if you're using your weight. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Setting it down right into our lunges. Let's do it. Just point you this way. 3, 2, 1. Let's lunge. Going for a walk. Very difficult walk. Almost there. Keep them moving. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get a break. Nice. I've got some sore hips, so I'm feeling all this.
Yeah, what was your adventure this weekend?
I went to Yoakum Ridge is what it's called. And yeah, it's just a spot up on Mount Hood, some 12 miles up, like 4,000 feet up.
How long does it take you to get there?
It took me 4 hours to get from the trailhead to where I slept, which is pretty quick. I was definitely moving fast. I don't go slow for sure, but that's my favorite hobby, I think. So spend a lot of time doing it. Or I guess like
Did you have
training for it.
sticks? Walking?
I did. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. Trekking poles, right? Uphill, downhill, all-wheel drive. Love trekking poles. Yeah. No, I don't care what brand. Any brand. Use any brand. Doesn't matter. Lecky is great. Black Diamond is great. Even the ones you find on like Amazon that are whatever brand, you know, some whatever they are. Doesn't matter. They still help. They're great. All right, my friends.
Alden, we should do it. We should go and sleep in a tent.
Do it. Let's talk about camping. Talk about backpacking. Do it. I'll lend you my gear.
I guess I would do it
I'll
if
lend you some
Adam
stuff.
would.
You can take
Could you
care
do
of it.
like a guided tour?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, let's find a weekend.
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'd be into that.
Yeah, absolutely. All righty, Pete's waiting for us. Let's do our,
Okay,
our
sorry.
shoulder taps. 3, 2, 1, come on up, let's go. Nice and slow, control your hips. Control, control, very nice. I don't want you to rush the tap either, right? I want you to be able to slow-mo your hand, right? Up to your shoulder and back down. There we go, yeah. So you spend a lot of time in that tripod position. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1, good stuff. Nice, thanks for slowing it down a hair. Okay, push-ups. Challenge yourself, challenge yourself, challenge yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. They really are only as hard as you make them. If you're still challenged by just being on your feet, that's totally cool, but go hard. Nice, Denise, that was perfect. This is exactly what I'm looking for. That's called eccentric when we're lowering ourselves. And that is one of the best ways to get stronger in any muscle group is to work on the downward phase. 3, 2, 1, nice. So one more time. Eccentric is when we're lowering ourselves from that push-up, right? And the muscles are stretching, they're getting longer, right? And they're under load, and we'll get stronger a little faster that way. Okay, you got your rows. Hit your bands. Bring it closer. Whee! Watch Pete again. Watch him get his muscle on. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. 30 seconds. Goes by quick. Nice. Pete's doing nice slow ones. He's got a lot of band there. Pretty heavy. Big squeezes. Nice, Allison. That's Brenna. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, let's go for a walk. Get our quads going. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Got my running arms going. They're always going. You got 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Easy peasy. Nice work. Let's take just a few minutes, maybe a couple minutes. Grab a sip. Put bands. Oh wait, we got Pete. Oh yeah, great. Yeah. Just. What's the arm one? Oh yeah. Okay, friends. Go over them real quick with you. So we're gonna do some hip thrusts. That's what we're doing with our bands this morning, okay? So they go on just like they always do, right? Like pants, and just below your knees or just above. And then the weight is an option for you. If you have a pillow nearby, that could help if you have a very rigid weight like we've got. but I wanted the weights so that if you wanted to, you've got extra weight, right, to put on your hips. So I can do my hip thrusts. Actually, this is really comfortable with these ones, right? But right now I'm splitting my band already. So I'm keeping my knees wide and then pressing my weight as high as I can get my hips, okay? So that's our first one. Bands on knees, hip thrust with the weight, option for the weight, right? There's our first one. We'll take our bands off. Number two is gonna be, you can keep your bands on if you've already got them on, because that will be our first one. But it's gonna be that loaded beast. We've done this with Pete before, right? Loaded beast looks like this, right? It's kind of like a child's pose, but my knees aren't touching the floor. And then I'm gonna step a foot up and bring this hand in the air, right? Step back, loaded beast, step through. It's just like the step throughs we've done in our warm-ups, right? Here's from the front, right? My head's up, looking at you. Beast, step, okay? So that's number two. Just gonna keep it active there. And then your third is just gonna be some abs on the floor. We're doing that reverse crunch, which is hips going towards the sky, right? Just like so. And then we'll take a break, but then we'll do some leg lowers, okay? Leg lower and lift. Got no gap under my low back. Okay, and that's everything. So hip thrusts are first. Hip thrusts are first. Got your bands on, let's do it. Woo. The tiniest band ever. I'm gonna point us down a little harder. Cool. All righty, friends. On our backs, hip bands are on the knees. Pete and I have our weights. Optional weight for you. 30 seconds again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do some hip thrusts. Here we go. Split that band. Maybe walk your feet a little wider, right? And then use your vision, right? Look down at your knees. Are you splitting that band, or is it beating you? Is it making your shins into an A shape? As high as you can get your hips. Ooh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all down. Good. I got mine going. Okay, just slipping that off. We got those step throughs, those loaded beast step throughs. 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. Come on up. Good. Let's go. So remember, you're getting to that almost child's pose, but your knees are hovering, right? Step that foot up, look towards us or whatever's out in front of you. Keep going. You want to go sideways? Nice, all the way back to that almost child's pose. Oops, 3, 2, 1, good. Well done. Cool. Okay, we're still on the floor. Well, not still on the floor, we just got up, kinda. Reverse crunch is that first one, driving your feet towards the sky. This is working your upper abs, and then your leg lowers working your lower abs, okay? Let's do it. Feet are straight up. We're shooting them straight up. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Hands are down by your bottom. Press your palms into the floor. Should help you get a little lift for your legs. Pete and I are both trying to be gentle on the way back down, right? Trying to not come crashing down. Gentle, use your hands. 3, 2, 1. Give your legs a quick break. You can set them down for a moment. Awesome. We're going leg lower next. Leg lowers. Remember, I want your low back smashed to the floor here. So only down as low as you can keep it down. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. We are lowering. And if you want, you can lift. If not, bend those knees and right back to the top. I like to keep my head up, my shoulders up a little bit. Helps me keep that low back down. But that's optional. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Relax. If you don't need a sip, you don't need to move far. We just need to grab our hip bands and our weights, wherever those went, actually. What did I do with mine? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's get our booty again. Bam. Do a small amount of watching first. Okay. Get set. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hip thrusts. Perfect. Who is that? Dana, pull your heels in a little closer to you. So just suck them in. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Yeah, I want your feet right underneath your knees. Split that band open. Use just that band. 5, 4, 3, burning. 2, last one. Nice work. Sweet. We're gonna do it. Step throughs. Really try and make it feel and look like a child's pose before you go, okay? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So really using your shoulder muscles to keep you back there, right? When you go into your loaded beast position, which is that child's pose position. Good. Kind of like we do with our any beast thing, trying to keep our knees close to the floor, right? Get those knees close to the floor when you're doing that loaded beast. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Feet's crushing it over here. Nice work, everybody. Staying on the floor. Staying on the floor. Whoop-ah. Woo. Reverse crunch. Let's do it. Let's get our feet in the air. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Go for it. Gentle to your floor. Trying to make it silent. No low back noises, right? That plop noise, maybe. Four, 3, 2, 1. Good. Relax the feet. Leg lower, keeping that low back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh yeah. Good morning. Happy Monday to our abs. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Woo. It's hard when I actually do the work with you. Okay, my friends, another short break. Grab a sip of water, coffee, whatever you got going, if you'd like. And then we'll do that one more time. And we'll spend a long time stretching this morning. Ooh, I got an idea for later. How are we looking? Yeah, we got plenty of time. I'm gonna lead you through a little breathing exercise this morning. And I'll explain that a little bit later. I think you'll like it. It's gonna feel weird, but hopefully it'll feel really good for you. You ever played with Wim Hof, Pete? You ever played with Wim Hof stuff, with Wim Hof's breathing? Cool. Cool, all right. Okay, friends, let's do it all one more time. Let's get our booty band. There we go, yeah. You guys are already ready, it looks like. I'll catch up to you. Hang on anyway. They're so sore from this weekend. Oh man. All righty, everybody. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just making sure that weight stays on my hips. Otherwise, not helping it. How am I doing? Check my knees. Pretty good. Big squeezes. Hips as high as I can get them. Oh, it's already burning pretty bad. 4, 3, 2. Let me get one more and call it good. There it is. Woo. Burns. Hands off. Yes, thank you, sir. All right, everybody. These step throughs from the side position. If you feel like watching me for 1 or 2, please do. Maybe it'll help your form. All right, here's my starting position. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Right, it's almost a full child's pose. Keep my knees nice and low to the floor. Three, 2, 1. Good. Woo. Yeah, I like those. Those feel good. Flipping it over. Let's get all the abs again. Okay, same order. Let's drive them up in the air. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Using my breathing. Three, 2, 1. Whew. Short break. Leg lowers and lifts. Yeah, all right. 5, 4, bring them up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lowering the legs. Nice. Remember, you can always bend those knees. Take that pressure off the back. Suck that belly button down. You're on your last little bit here. Last little bit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Nice work. If you're feeling those, feel free to roll over with me into a low cobra. Good work. Awesome. All right, my friends. I'm going to start going right into stretching here. If you want to grab a sip real quick, please do. But I'm going to stay on the floor. Oh, yeah. Taking a knee. Doing that hip flexor stretch is what I've got going. Pete reminded me to ask you how your fasting's going. If you're doing that in any way. So if you want to tell me a little about it, or if you have any questions or anything like that, totally open right now.
I think I'm on day 7.
Day 7, love it.
That's pretty good.
Cool.
Not so
You
hard.
feeling okay?
Yeah, fine.
Well,
Great.
I
You
kind
said
of lost.
you said not so hard.
Not so hard. I think it's pretty easy from doing 10 to 7.
Okay, she's doing 10 to 7. Nice.
I did.
Yeah,
like
that's a pretty long fast too.
I did
That's
7, but then I lost it over the weekend. I caved and ate earlier. But I'm back on it.
that's
I
okay.
did
Switching
too.
switching feet.
I did 2 one day. I
Switching
ate
feet.
at 9, but then I think that just, but for the most part,
So Adam, is that bad? Will that like set me back
No.
to 0?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm sure Brenna's already thinking this. We follow our Lord and Savior, Dr. Rhonda Patrick. Joke, but also she's great. And she doesn't even fast on the weekends, even though she's like the biggest proponent of fasting that's probably out there. So in other words, it's okay to have your weekend be a cheat weekend, air quotes, right? So nothing wrong with doing what you want to do, having your fun on the weekends, and then just try and be pretty strict during the week, right? So you still get most of the benefits.
You
So
get
that's a great
all,
question.
you pretty much get all of the benefits.
All the
doing
benefits.
a week. There's
Here we
no
go. Dr.
no.
Brenna.
there's no evidence to show that doing it 7 days a week is more beneficial than 5. Like there's not
Here we go.
anything extra you're gonna be getting. So I don't do it on the weekends, and I just do it Monday through Friday.
Oh,
So
good. Okay.
yeah.
I was feeling like,
Glute
oh,
stretch. Glute stretch. Thank you, Brenna. Yeah, Brenna knows probably just as much as I do about this type of stuff right now.
yeah, like when we went to that dinner, we ate late. So yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes, yeah, that's not a problem for me. Sometimes I can eat dinner by 6 even. So I'm like, oh, because I'm so hungry by that time anyway. So eating late's not my problem. It's getting up in the morning.
totally. Let's give this a switch. Ooh,
And I'm
my
eating
glutes.
less fruit, not as much fruit.
Not as much fruit. Nice.
Because I think I was like eating a lot of fruit in the morning, which is probably too much. Sugar.
Yeah, still a lot of sugar, right?
Yeah, because I'd have
Even though-
strawberries,
Oh, yeah.
berries, blueberries, banana, like a little mix of everything, and it was like a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that in a smoothie?
No, just in a little bowl,
Okay.
cut it up. But it was,
Cool.
and then I find myself, I couldn't even eat it all. It was too much. But then so
Okay.
now
Well,
I'm
that's
just
better than
like,
that's
just,
better than putting it in a smoothie. Just because a lot of times you can fit a lot into a smoothie, right? After it's all blended, banana and apple and a cup of blueberries or whatever, that ends up being this much smoothie, right? So you can eat a ton of fruit or drink a ton of fruit in a
Yeah.
smoothie, which is oftentimes a lot too much sugar, or
I'm
more
not,
than we need anyway.
I'm not a smoothie person. I don't know.
Cool. Yeah. All righty, my friends. So that's all the stretching that I wanted to do with you. If you want, you're welcome to leave. Otherwise, I'm gonna take the next, it probably will take us, I think we'll still finish before 10 a.m. If you want to try the little breathing technique I'm gonna walk you through. You don't need anything. You can sit just like we are right now. You can sit on your couch. You can lay down if you want. Yeah, any position really works that's comfortable, okay? So I often do it before I go to bed. So I'll often be already laying down, all tucked in and everything. So if you feel like laying down, you can. And if you feel like having your eyes open or closed, it doesn't matter. But let me walk you through it real quick. We're gonna do 30 breaths, okay? 30 inhales and exhales. It doesn't have to be everything in and everything out, but it's a pretty big inhale and exhale, okay? And it's gonna go at this pace, okay? So I'm gonna do it real quick. So it's kind of fast, right? It's not super slow, but the point is to get 30 of those, and we're basically going to increase the amount of oxygen that's in your blood and decrease the amount of CO2 that's in your blood. And you might feel a little lightheaded. You might just feel kind of funny. You might have tingling sensations in your hands or in your feet, and all that's okay, okay? All that's okay. If you feel like stopping, obviously, anytime you want, you just go back to normal breathing, okay? So 30 breaths, and once we're done with those breaths, we're gonna take one final inhale and then one exhale, all of it out. And then you're gonna hold your breath on an exhale, okay? So you're gonna have no air in your lungs and you're gonna hold that breath for up to 1.5 minutes, which seems ridiculous, I know, with no breath in your lungs. However, we've already put all that oxygen in your lungs, right? So you're gonna have all this storage ready to go, okay? So you're gonna be able to hold your breath for a long time. I'm gonna encourage you to push yourself and to hold it as long as you can. But obviously, again, whenever you feel like you really need to breathe, that feeling like you're underwater and you need to breathe, right? You got to come up for air. Same thing. Just go ahead and breathe. Okay. But one more time, I'm going to walk through it start to finish. 30 breaths, 1.5 minutes hold on an exhale. And then we're going to do one inhale and exhale again and hold that for another 30 seconds. Okay. So 30 breaths, exhale, hold 1.5 minutes, and then we call it a recovery breath. And then we're going to hold another 30 seconds on an exhale. Okay. And then we'll see where we're at with time. I think we might just do it once, but you can do this up to 2 or 3 times in a row, and then just hang out and see how you feel afterwards. I bet you're going to feel really good. Okay. All right. There's all the explanation. Let's do our breathing. You can stick right with me if you want to. I'm going to have a clock ready to go for that final exhale. It's okay if you're a little before that or a little behind, no big deal. All right, here we go. In 3, going to start with an inhale. 2, 1, here we go. Halfway. $20. Coming up. Final 2. Inhale. Get your mouth really wet with saliva. And exhale. Hold. I'm going to keep talking. It doesn't have to be out so hard that you're straining for that exhale. You can have that little bit, right, of reserve, but holding your breath right now, holding your breath. You can close your eyes if you want. Maybe you feel that kind of tingly sensation through your body. It's all okay. It's all part of it. Just be now. Hold your breath for as long as you can here. Breathe when you feel like you have to, but I know you can make it a little further. Make it a little further if you have to, or you can. And if you have to breathe, go ahead and do that recovery breath right away, right? So inhale, exhale, and then 30 seconds. You've hit a minute. You're at a minute right now. If you've already done that recovery breath, just right back to normal after that, your normal breathing. 10 more seconds if you're holding. Nice work. Okay, if it gets a little uncomfortable. 3, 2, 1. Recovery breath. And exhale. And then just another 30 seconds. Good, and then back to normal breathing now. And just stay there with maybe your eyes closed and just hang out. Feel it. You feel any different? Feel light, feel relaxed. And again, you could do this 2 or 3 times in a row, and that feeling will increase.
Feel tingly.
So that was the Wim Hof breathing method, right? 30 breaths. They do 30 to 40, and then that exhale and hold, right? For, I think they might even do a minute 40 or 45. And then that recovery breath, and then they go right back into another series, right? So recovery breath and then 30 rounds, right? 30 breaths, they do it up to 3 times. Encourage you, if you like that, look it up on your own and follow somebody else. Do you have a question?
Yeah, at the beginning, were you only breathing and exhaling through your mouth, or were you also inhaling through your nose?
Good question. I should have made sure to say that. I was doing it through my mouth because that way you can do it quicker, right? If I only use my nose, which you know I'm all about nose breathing, but if you only do your nose, it's hard to inhale and exhale quickly. We want to keep it pretty rapid. So through the mouth for this one, yeah.
What
That's
are
it.
the benefits, or what's the reason?
Benefits, very calming, right? So if you're gonna go, if you have a speech to do, or I don't know, anything where you feel your heart rate picking up, right? And you're going on a date with somebody new and you want to calm yourself down beforehand. It's mainly a way to calm yourself down. When I've done 2 or 3 rounds of it, Brenna's heard me say this. I explained it to her as I feel very calm, but ready. I feel like I'm ready to do anything that I have to, whether it's physical or mental, but I feel very calm about it. I feel like I could sprint a race right now and do really well, but I also feel extremely calm about it. And then I've done it probably 5 or 6 times now before going to bed. And I really do feel like I get done and I'm laying there and then I just wake up in the morning. Like I have a hard time normally falling asleep, and it puts me to sleep right away. So I've been really enjoying it for that, which doesn't make sense, right? If I'm saying that it makes you feel ready, makes you feel like you're ready to do something. But anyway, there you go.
I'm ready to go on a first date.
Yeah.
Who's gonna
Nice.
go on a first date?
Yeah, also get ready for your first date. Hope you're not nervous.
Way to share that with Steve or Mark or Howard.